In the finals, the Celtics would face the Los Angeles Lakers, bringing the NBA's greatest rivalry back to life. They had met for the championship 10 times, with Boston winning 8. And their battles were filled with legendary figures and memorable moments dating back to the 60s.
It's all over. The Boston Celtics are once again the world champions.
In the 1980s, the rivalry was reborn.
Here's Magic off the mark. So here's Larry Bird chucking down the court.
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson were the leading men in the revival of the Lakers-Celtic drama.
He didn't shoot it, 5 seconds left. Magic down the middle, just what I thought. A hook shot at 12. Good! 2 seconds left!
Now the stage belonged to league MVP Kobe Bryant, who had carried the Lakers to the top of the West and then past the defending champion San Antonio Spurs in the conference finals. And they were favored to beat their old nemesis, the Celtics.
This is the NBA's marquee matchup between the two most successful franchises in NBA history.
You know, if there's one history you know about, it's definitely the Celtics and the Lakers.
This means more than the Red Sox, more than the Patriots. This is everything for me. I want them to win more than anything.
You see the Los Angeles Lakers, and I'm telling you, I had played them back in the day, and one of these guys was in trouble, had been on fire, and I had water. I would have drank the water instead of pouring it on them.
It's all about the Lakers and the Celtics.
Everybody's excited because finally we've got the Celtics and the Lakers back in the NBA Finals where both teams belong.
I couldn't have scripted it any other way. Just to be playing LA, hometown team, that was everything I could have dreamed of.
Tonight, it feels very much like the center of the universe. The 11th time the Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers have met on the game's biggest stage.
All week, all I keep hearing is congratulations, congratulations. For what? For what? We're exactly where we thought we would be, but we're not where we want to get to.
Here we are. The truth is, we're the better team. Let's go out here and prove it. Let's go. What we do. What time is it? Game time.
No one was picking us, for the most part, to beat the Lakers. And we were looking at each other, wait a minute, we're the team that won 66 games, and that really angered some of our guys.
We've been the best team all year long. All year long. Let's go out there and show them why. Let's go. Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! 1, 2, 3. Boo-2. Y'all know what it is.
And we are just about set for Game 1 of the 2008 NBA Finals, the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's 21 years in the making. Here it is again.
As the series began, a new generation of stars looked to put their own stamp on the rivalry.
Free throw action comes in. Right hand dunk Garnett.
Kevin Garnett has arrived in the NBA Finals.
The Beat LA chance started about an hour ago.
Kobe Bryant fires away.
That's good. Kobe Bryant drills it.
Allen hits a three. Ray Allen nails one. Then the Celtics go up by 5.
Pretty quick pace to this game.
Garnett again. That brings the Boston Bucks to their feet in the Garden.
We're getting good shots, but we can still make the extra pass, all right? Right now, we're trying to do it so quick. We want to attack it. We can beat them all day, but we got to make the next pass every single time.
But Kobe and the Lakers had a plan of their own.
Kobe Bryant sometimes makes it look so easy. Inside Gasol all alone, who jams it in.
Great pass from Kobe.
Back out, Fisher another jumper. Fisher again.
With a second quarter surge, the Lakers took a 5-point halftime lead. And now the Celtics would have to regroup.
We haven't closed either quarter. We had the lead with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. They closed it out. They closed out the second quarter. Let's close out quarters, and we gotta trust.
And just as he had all season, Paul Pierce was ready to lead the Boston Charge.
Pierce on the right side at the three-point arc. Bounce to Garnett. Return to Pierce. Fakes the three. Gets the bump. Shoots the three. Oh! He banked it in! Count that three! And a foul! Wow!
But with one play, midway through the third quarter, both Pierce and the Celtics appeared to be facing their worst nightmare.
Paul Pierce is hanging on to his left knee.
Celtic fans holding their breaths here in Boston.
He's one of the toughest basketball players I know, and for him to go down like that, from our point of view, we got to the finals and we're like, man, we finally got here, and this is what happens.
Like, this is unbelievable. You know, no, not right now. You know, not in the biggest moment of our career, right here in the finals. This can't be happening.
You have a sense of anxiety in this building because of Paul Pierce going down with an injury.
So as Paul Pierce is carried off, now everything is taken on a different field.
This is what we're talking about, adversity. You overcome it. We're the better team, we overcome it, all right? Nothing stops us.
Right corner, Allen. Open three is good. Allen with 9. And Boston ties it at 62.
And Paul Pierce has come out of the tunnel. And he wants back in the game right now.
I knew if I could put weight on it, that I can jump and I can run, and I'll deal with the pain later, whatever it was. Once I felt that I can do that, I wanted to get back out there. It was like, hey, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. I don't want this to slip away.
Many wondered whether Pierce could even play. So what was about to unfold would become the newest addition to the Celtic mystique.
Odom didn't want to shoot from the right side, drives in with 4 on the shot clock, and P.J. Brown met him at the rim with a shot block. Rondo back the other way from Boston. Right side up, Pierce 3. It's good.
12 points for Paul Pierce in a quarter that he spent part of in the locker room.
Rondo on the run, it's 4 on 3. Rondo pitch, another Pierce 3. Good again!
Back-to-back three-pointers for Paul Pierce.
His dramatic return had inspired the crowd and the Celtics.
Now we're playing, guys. Now you're playing.
Garnett can't handle it. He jumps across half court, flips in the air, and it comes down to P.J. Brown. Cassell, free throw line, got it. Kevin Garnett saved the possession. That is the kind of play that wins you championships.
Then Garnett would add the final exclamation point.
Posey, 3, no good. Rebound, oh. Garnett skies over the rim, throws it back down with 2 hands, and the Lakers are in a world of hurt. They will remember game 1 for a very, very long time. Paul Pierce coming out of the locker room to score 18 second-half points, and game 1 is history. The final score, Boston 98, LA 88.
Hey, great win, guys, but we know we're better than that, correct? We're a better team than that, but we'll take the win. Great win. Let's get in, baby. Good job, man.
Play together.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Well, the big picture here tonight in Game 2, definitely Paul Pierce's condition.
I'm feeling pretty good. I got a new life.
How are you feeling, bud?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. Went and bought me a new knee today. I'm doing all right.
Now, will he be good enough in game 2 to get the Celtics both games in Boston?
Let's do it. This is for all the marbles.
Let's go.
Huh? It's a championship series, go! Leave everything on the floor. Let's go.
Time is it? Game time, who?
Paul, right when he goes, just go ahead and go down early. Kevin's coming off of you. Yep. You got everything.
From the start, all the questions about Paul Pierce's injury were quickly put to rest.
Throws out on the wing for Pierce, launches a 3, switch.
That knee didn't look like it was bothering him too much.
Rondo for Paul Pierce has a step on the baseline. In on Ariza, scored off the window, and the foul on Ariza. Leon Poe hands to Cassell, cross court, waiting, open, Pierce, 3, money.
Ooh, boy, you got to love that one. He's been the best player on the floor this first half.
Keep it going, guys. Keep it going.
With Pierce igniting them, the rest of the Celtics kicked into high gear and raced out to a commanding lead.
Fisher left wing, straight away Vlade, a 3 partially blocked by Rondo. Garnett the loose ball, up the floor for Rondo. Touchdown Celtics. Beautiful pass from Garnett. And this is the largest lead of the first half.
In transition, tell the guys to look for Leon. He's got Luke Walton guard.
Leon Poe's moment had arrived, and he was ready to seize it.
Leon Poe! Wow!
I just stepped out there, and I just said I had to make something happen.
Stolen by Rondo. Sprints near side, 3-on-1. Alley-oop for Poe, who punches it in. Rondo, ball fake to Poe.
driving all the way down the middle. Two-hand slam.
You know, he had a look on his face that he would not be denied tonight.
And now the floodgates have been opened. And now the Celtics just having a party at the Lakers' expense.
Leading by 24 in the fourth quarter, the Celtics seemed headed for a laugher, only to find that the last laugh might still belong to the Lakers.
Under 3 minutes now. Kobe, pull up, 3 over Rondo, switch.
And it's a 9-point game. This is the closest they've been in the second half.
Pierce against Kobe Bryant, backs him down at 12 feet, spins, triple team, trying to throw it out to the wing, backed away by Fisher, lead pass, Radmanovic has it, 2-on-1, Vujacic waiting on the wing, open 3, got it!
This is just incredible. Everybody in the place thought this was over.
Pierce is a target guy. Watch his stack hold. Pressure the ball.
5 on the shot clock, deflected by Radmanovic, and stolen! Here comes Radmanovic, in for the dunk! And a 4-point game! This crowd is stunned right now.
Hey, don't get us team any hope. You gotta send the message. There is no hope for them, all right? Come on now.
And LA's final hope would be extinguished as the man who had started it all for Boston added the finishing touch.
Straight away against Rondo. Radmanovic, shovel pass, Vujacic, left side 3, blocked in the air.
Foul, a huge block from Paul Pierce. And the Celtics will survive.
We're going out here to get us some straight up wins. All right? Y'all hear what I'm saying? We're out here to find our trophy. That's it. Back home. We know what we're going to LA for. Keep that in mind now. Straight up. Good. 2 more, brother. Go. How's it feel, man? Feel good, man, but I gotta win 2 more games, and I'll feel even better. All right, back at the house, baby, LA. You know we gotta get this win. Let's do it. I'm bringing it back, baby. I get to go home and play the place where it all started for me. If you had to ask me what a season, if you guys go to the finals, who would you want to be against? I would have said LA Lakers.
Now a Celtic, Pierce didn't exactly receive a friendly homecoming.
And go Lakers, baby, #1.
Everybody pick up their energy for tonight. We gonna beat Boston tonight.
The season has come down really to this for the Lakers. No team in the history of the league has come back from down 3-0 in any playoff series.
They're gonna throw a punch at us. We just gotta make sure that we duck, stick and move, and then throw our punch right back.
Entering the game with an 8-0 playoff record at home, LA did land the first punch, and it was thrown by the league MVP.
Kobe Bryant off to a tremendous start. The Lakers so sharp early.
And the problems that plagued Boston late in Game 2 followed them to Los Angeles as they struggled to recapture their rhythm.
KG jump pass is too high.
Celtics got a little antsy out there.
Rondo moves to his right, Kobe reaches in, knocks it away, Derek Fisher has his feet.
There's another turnover. Already 4 for the Celtics.
Run the play. You're trying to determine what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. When you come off an elbow, read the play.
But the Celtics were still within range, and now they would ride the hot hand of Ray Allen into the lead.
Right wing Allen, wide open 3, it's good.
The crowd a little nervous right now at the Staples Center.
Fueled by Allen, the Celtics were 12 minutes away from putting a stranglehold on the series.
Ariza trying to fight Allen the 3. Knocks it down. His 4th three-pointer of the game. A 15-3 run.
Joey, I want a timeout.
Hey, guys, if you want the game, it's there. If you want it, it's there.
But after being contained in Boston, Kobe Bryant would not be held down any longer. And with 36 points, he kept the game from slipping away from the Lakers.
Kobe Bryant spinning. Oh, what a sensational move.
And emerging from the supporting cast to play a leading role was Sasha Vujacic.
Vujacic fires away. And suddenly the Lakers will play with a lead now. Can they hold off Boston?
Clinging to a slim lead late in the game, the Lakers turned again to Vujacic to try and seal the desperately needed win.
Left corner Vujacic, a 3. He buries it from the corner.
And the Lakers will win Game 3. They're back in the series.
The home teams have won the first 3 games of the finals, and now we have a series. And a pivotal Game 4 comes Thursday night.
After their disappointing defeat in Game 3, the Celtics went right back to work at practice.
Move your body, Ray. Move your body, Ray. Move your body. Keep trying to do it.
Listen up. We got to get back and talk. You got to be back and ready. Down and set. It's too loose. Too loose. Come on. Harder. On the inside. Harder. More talk. More talk.
All season, the Celtics' intensity had fueled their run, and now they stopped to remind themselves of what had carried them this far.
Guys, way to work. Way to work. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the Staples Center. It's Game 4 of the 2008 NBA Finals. Lakers trying to make it back-to-back victories and even this series up at 2 games apiece. The Celtics would love to get a road win and take a very strong 3-1 lead in this best-of-7 series. A packed house once again as the Lakers still undefeated here on their home floor throughout the playoffs.
The Lakers with the ball in play. A touch to Gasol at the rim for the jam on a feed from Odom at the foul line.
Fisher. Nice pass to Odom. Oh, the Lakers look sharp early. Powell turns, hands off Fisher. Fisher curling. Right corner Odom. Odom sneaks in baseline and flicks it down. What's a nightmare for Boston, but a spectacular start for the Lakers, as they finished with the largest lead ever after 1 quarter in an NBA Finals game.
LA's onslaught continued, leaving Boston facing a mountain that seemed impossible to climb.
Sends it outside to Vujacic, who sticks a 3 out of the right corner. And the Lakers have their biggest lead at 24.
Come on, guys. My first thought was Mbutu, and that's what I said in the huddle. There's going to come a moment where you're going to face unreal adversity, and that's when the word Mbutu and playing together will come through for you. This is it. This is adversity that we can overcome, and we're going to win.
With a pass to Pierce, right side, drives past Odom, to the rim and scores. Paul Pierce.
At this point, we just got to take it one possession at a time. Don't anybody look up at the clock.
Pierce guarding in, turnaround shot, block, Pierce, excellent defensive play.
Guys, you know, just saying, just stay with it, just cut it down, just chip at it a little bit.
Eddie House, nice feed to Posey, and the layup. Pretty pass from Eddie House, and it's back to 13 again.
Sam Cassell said it from the bench. He said, this is what it feels like when you win a championship. This is how hard it is. And if you want it, you have to go out there and grab it.
Ray Allen to the basket and bangs it in, and it's 11. This is the closest they've been. Celtics have tried to chip away. Pierce to the basket. Lots of contact. Counted and a foul. What a move from Pierce as the lead is cut to 10.
When you get in a big deficit like that and you're down by so much, you fight, you fight, you fight, you fight.
Left corner House, a 3 is good. It's a 6-point game.
We're down 20, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we're still saying get it to 10. Just get it to 10. But when we look up, it's a 2-point game.